furloughs and the no pay increases over the next 2 or 3 years
Bill,
that the
I think,
OCSEA did?
Yeah, these are tough times. They call for unprecedented action, and I believe that the leaders of the other unions and the members of the other unions understand the difficulty of what we are dealing with. This is a worldwide recession. It's a national recession. It's having a profound impact upon our state. And so we will try to be fair and transparent in our negotiations. And I have confidence that the leadership of the unions will do likewise.
Is that kind of agreement you got with OCSEA imperative to get the kind of budget you want in terms of the funding?
Well, I think it was hugely important for us to deal with the budget. Absolutely. Otherwise, I do not take any joy in having workers who serve the state to take unpaid days, furlough days. But I think it was necessary, and that's why we negotiated that kind of settlement.
Do you think the Obama administration did all it could, because it was such a big campaign issue late in the campaign, to try to save DHL? Would you have liked to have seen more help there from the federal government?
Well, I think they did what they could, and I think the community, and I think the state of Ohio, I think we did all that we could. I think DHL, this company that really is not an American company, and apparently does not have any particular sense of responsibility to the community that has served them and the workers who have served them. But we are hopeful now that this decision has been made, that DHL will see the wisdom of making that marvelous facility available to the community, with the hope that we can see it redeveloped and new jobs created there. I'm disappointed in what DHL has chosen to do, but I think that we did everything possible to mitigate the circumstances.
Governor, on a slightly different topic, there was a healthcare festival scheduled for Northeast Ohio this weekend that was canceled over swine flu concerns.
Over what?
Over the swine flu concerns.
Yes.
And it was canceled at the urging of the Ohio Department of Health. Was that a decision that you were in agreement with?
Well, it's not a decision that I had any input in, but I trust my leadership of the Department of Health to do what they perceive to be in the best interest of the people. This situation is potentially very, very serious and dangerous. Thankfully, there's no evidence that the swine flu has spread in Ohio. We're continuing to look at cases and evaluate cases, but thus far it looks as if the one case, the single case, is all that has been confirmed.
Columbus.
Suspected case.
Columbus has a suspected case now.
Yeah, we have some suspected cases that we're looking at, and we have had other suspected cases that we have looked at, but those that we have had time to thoroughly evaluate have been determined not to be swine flu. We hope that's the case with all of these potential or worrisome cases. But we have taken steps that we think are necessary. The federal government has provided us with very significant supplies, Tamiflu, gowns, gloves, masks, even ventilators have been sent to our state from the federal strategic stockpile, and those resources will be dispersed throughout our state to the various county health departments. And so we think we are doing the right things, taking the right steps to try to mitigate the spread of this disease.
But and given what you know, you believe it was a proper reaction then to cancel the event for that reason?
Well, I would not second guess the professionals who have a deeper knowledge of the science of this disease than I have. So I would not second guess any decision that they made related to it.
Governor, have you received any information from Representative Morgan trying to narrow or refine his request as the court suggested since the ruling came out last week?
To my knowledge, the answer to that would be no. I will check with my staff, but to my knowledge, we have not received any indication that the representative's request has been narrowed or made more specific. So I think that could be helpful. And I think if he has a question about any particular part of the plan, that he would, indicate that. But what we're dealing with is a rather broad request, as you know, and we are trying to respond to that in an appropriate manner, having exercised the safeguards that we think we need to exercise.